Yeah. Hi, viewers. Today also I came with that one more interview with Nagalakshmi. She is having the 5+ years of experience. So, hi Lakshmi. Hi Nagalakshmi. Good afternoon.
Yeah. Hi, Naveen. Good afternoon.
Yeah, Nagalakshmi. Could you please introduce about yourself?
Yeah. First of all, thank you for giving me the opportunity to introduce myself. I am Nagalakshmi. Like I am having around 5+ years of experience in manual testing, including manual testing, API testing, and database validation. And I have experience in working with different testing tools. And coming to my hobbies, I like playing badminton and listening to music. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. Good to hear, Nagalakshmi. And I will start with that API testing. So, how many years of experience you have in the API?
Okay. I have around 4+ years of experience in API testing.
Okay. So, what is the exactly meaning of the API testing?
API testing is we are verifying the functionality and also we are checking the request. We are giving some request and API request and checking the verifying the response is proper as per UI or not.
Mhm.
And yeah, we are checking the error codes and the error messages and also the headers. Yeah, in API testing, we have a different type of request we do, like get request, post request, and update request and delete request.
Okay. So, what are the tools you have experience in that API?
API in API testing, we have used a Postman tool.
Only you are using Postman?
Postman tool and also that Swagger we are for documentation, API testing documentation.
What is the payload and why you are using the Postman?
Okay. In payload, we are actually sending some data to the server in the form of API request. So in the request body, we do send the data, whatever the data we send. That is what the payload means.
So, did you face any challenges with the payload, Nagalakshmi?
Sometimes, if we are passing some invalid data in case if there is a username and a password, sending some incorrect details.
Mm-hmm.
So in that case, we are check validating in the error response and error code.
So, what are the status codes you are getting at the time?
So for invalid, credentials, we are getting a 401 unauthorized error. So in that case, we are validating the username or password yeah. So and we are correcting them
Okay, when you
and
are getting 409, Nagalakshmi?
409, if there is any, the suppose if the record whatever we are having is with older versions, so in that case the credentials username or password that are already existing with for that user, and again we are passing the same username, then in that case we are getting this error.
Okay, for example, you are creating one item. For example, if you take that e-commerce application, you are creating one
Okay.
item through the post method, right?
Yeah.
So you are getting 200.
Yes.
So
Success.
what are things you are validating in the response body?
Okay. In the response body, we are validating the status code first thing, and also we are checking the error messages. If there are any error messages in the response, that we are checking, and also the JSON format, whatever we are getting in the response, is also in the correct format or not, that we are checking.
Mhm.
Yeah, these things we check for in the response body.
Okay. So after the okay, you are validating the response body. Then what you are going to check?
I mean, we are checking if whatever the request we are passing, like post method, if we take, we are checking like success response is coming or not. And if there is any, if it is as per expected behavior, like if it is matching as per the business requirement, if it is, we are like writing the test cases with expected result and actual result. So we are checking whether the response is coming as per the request or not. So that we are validating in the response body.
Okay, good. So what I am asking, after the postman, you are created one item, you are getting the status code, and that everything is fine. So
Okay.
here only you stopped and you are verified the back end or front end, you are verified anything.
We are also checking like whatever we are entering in the UI, that is being correctly stored in the backend or not, that we are validating. So as per
No,
the
I'm asking
UI,
about that API only. After the API, did you verified UI or did you verify AP database? This thing I'm asking.
okay, like after getting the API response, if there is any mismatch in the UI and API response, then we are doing the backend verification in the database. If the record is actually created or not, that we are checking if any post request is triggered in API. So that particular record is being created in the database or not, that we are checking.
How you are validating in the database?
Yeah.
How you are validating this request in the database?
Okay. We using a SQL query, we are validating the request in the database.
Okay, take
Like
one
we are
example and tell me.
okay. If for a particular user, we are creating credentials like username and password in
No,
the
no. Already you are
registration page.
created. You don't
Yeah.
you don't tell this one. Already you are
Okay.
created Nagalakshmi. You are created one item. That item name is water bottle. Item order ID is the
Okay.
1234. So in the database we
Okay.
have access, and how you are going to check. If you know the answer, you can tell me. Otherwise, you can pass the
Uh,
question. I will ask one more question.
No, we are validating using a select query for a particular select star from particular table name we
Mhm.
are giving, and also we are giving the condition for particular user. There will be a user ID,
Mhm.
so gets created a unique user ID. So where
Yeah, take
user
take
ID.
take this example and tell me the query.
Okay, select star from users and where user ID is equal to some ID which unique ID gets created after post request.
Okay,
That
if
user
you have
ID we
entered
are,
the user ID, which type of details you are getting?
but of a particular user we are getting the user
But
details.
we are checking order ID, right? We are checking the order ID.
Okay, order ID or yeah, we can pass the order ID as well. Select a star from orders table where order ID is equal to some order ID name or whatever it is
Okay,
created.
sounds good. So coming to the database, so what is the difference between truncate and drop?
Concate and drop. Concate is like
Truncate,
used
truncate.
to truncate. Truncate is like if we want to delete particular row from a table, then we are a particular record from a table, then we are using the truncate query. Whereas drop is used to delete the entire table and
O-
data.
Okay. So what is the difference between that top three and update?
Can you repeat, sir?
What is the difference between in the database if you are using the top three, which type of query you are getting, and if you are using that database, which type of like top three and second question is and update query.
Uh, you are telling top three.
Yeah, could you please tell me the syntax for the top three?
Usually for a top three, we are getting top three records from the some particular table.
How
If we
we are
take
saying?
any
Tell me
student,
the query.
okay. For top three, we are giving select top three, top space three into star from table name,
Mm-hmm.
whatever the table.
Mm.
if it is student or if it is any employee table or anything.
Mm.
Yeah,
And
that we are
update.
getting.
Tell me the syntax for the update.
Update is for updating a particular record in a table. We are using the update query.
Mm.
So here for update query, update table name. Set if there is suppose if there is any student record table.
Mm-hmm.
So update a student set. I mean if a student I mean email we need to marks we need to update.
Mm-hmm.
Set marks is equal to some marks we are giving where student ID is equal to some whatever the student ID unique value is there that we are giving.
Okay, tell me the inner join query.
Inner join query. I mean in the inner join we are matching the records from two tables. Suppose if there is any common
Tell
column
me the
in
syntax.
both
Tell me the syntax
tables.
only.
Okay, so we are giving select some column name, whatever the I mean column we have, and from table one, if from table one inner join table two, and on table one dot I mean common column is equal to the second table that is table two dot common column
So in which
that we
environment
are.
you are verifying the database?
Uh, Sorry, in which environment? SQL Server, we are verifying the database.
Yeah, that is the tool, right? So you are writing
Yeah.
query. In which environment you are writing?
In QA environment, we are writing the query.
May I know why you are writing the QA? Why you are not checking? Why you are not checking the staging?
Okay, for I mean for QA, we actually have the access to execute the test. I mean, execute anything in QA environment only.
You have only access QA. That's why you are doing the QA testing, right?
Yeah, we as a QA will be mainly working on the QA environment.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So in the UI, which environment you are used staging or QA?
For UI, also we are using a QA environment.
So that's why you are checking QA.
QA, yeah.
If you are verifying the staging in the UI environment, in the UI you are checking the staging environment. At that time you are able to check in the
Uh,
database. You are checking staging, right?
Staging, yeah.
So what are the big challenge while you are doing the database?
Okay. In QA environment, it will be working fine. But when we execute the same in the, I mean, staging environment, then in that time we are facing some issues.
So
Like,
definitely issue, right? Definitely you will get issue.
yeah,
What's
in
the
yeah.
you should get
Sorry,
why? Because
your
you
voice is breaking, sir.
definitely you will get the issue, right? You are checking QA
Yeah, yeah,
environment in the
yes,
UI. Why you are checking the staging? The data it is not happen, right?
yeah.
Uh, so what are the issue in the database? What are the challenge you faced while you are doing the database testing?
Okay, usually for database testing, I mean, in the UIT environment, whenever we are facing any issue, then it would be verified using the logs we take. We take the logs usually for verifying the
What is
issue.
the meaning of logs?
Logs means like we are get verifying the output of error response and error codes.
Where did you verify the loggers?
In GCP, we usually verify the logs.
What is the full form of GCP?
It is a Google Cloud platform used for, I mean, hosting the applications, APIs, and databases.
Okay. So you are switching to GCP.
Yeah,
I'm asking the database question. You are checking loggers in the GCP. Okay,
yeah.
cool. So what are the big challenge while you are checking the loggers in GCP? What are the big challenge you are getting?
Okay. In you usually in GCP we don't. I mean, we have like limited access to logs and in DB.
Hmm.
So we check like whatever the I mean we check for the issue and we raise the issue to concern dev team. So they will be tracing the logs and checking the issue, sorting the issue.
Okay, what is the meaning of Fibonacci series?
In Fibonacci series, we are adding the current value to the previous two numbers. So we are moving in that way. So if we take 0, 1, and we are adding those two and getting the result as 1, and
Mhm.
1 plus 1 2, and 1 plus 2 3, like that we are adding the current value to the previous number, and uh, I mean, uh, getting the output.
So what are the parameters are available in the Postman?
Uh, in Postman, we have for creating the request, we are having the the inputs, that query parameters we have. So mainly in the query parameters, we are giving the request, get request, or post or put or delete anything,
Mhm.
and then we are giving the URL. In the URL, yeah. So as per, if we take a query parameter, we are writing get a slash users, and we are giving a question mark, and
I'm asking
user ID
parameters.
to,
Why I'm asking parameters? You are telling query parameter and path parameter.
yeah.
What are the
I mean,
parameters you are maintain while creating the request?
okay, while sending the request, we are making sure that we are giving the type request type, and is correct, and URL is whatever the URL we are mentioning, that is also the correct path, and we are checking the JSON response, mainly request, sorry, request key value parameters we are giving in the JSON format,
Mhm.
and that we are validating, and also we are making sure that we are giving the mandatory, whatever the mandatory fields are there, that we are giving, and the input also is valid or not, the valid input or not, that also we are checking. Yeah.
And what is the drawback of Swagger?
In Swagger, we can't execute like Postman. We can't execute do the API calls, but it is just a API documentation. It is just used for API documentation.
Sorry, you are telling not Postman calls. Could you repeat again?
In Swagger, we are there is no end-to-end flow is not happened in Swagger, because the API testing, whatever we are doing, that is not cannot be performed, but it is just API documentation. Swagger
Tell
is
me,
used
what are the
for.
drawbacks of Swagger? It is a documentation, okay. What are the drawbacks in the Swagger?
In Swagger as well, we have issues, the error response is not as per the request, and accurate results are not there in the Swagger.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we
So
have
while
tested
creating time, you are using Swagger or not?
for creation of document API documentation. We are for basic checks we are using the Swagger, but
No,
it
no, no.
is
In the Postman, please try to understand my question.
okay.
While you are creating API request in the Postman, at the time you are using Swagger or not?
For creating API request, what we are using only, yeah, we are using Swagger.
Tell me what is how you are using.
In Swagger, we have already pre-built user, URLs, so that we are using for implementing in Postman.
Okay. So did you have chance to create the multiple APIs in the Swagger?
No, it is not possible to create multiple APIs in Swagger.
So how you are giving access token in the Swagger?
Uh,
While you are executing the API, did you use any token to the Swagger entire Swagger?
Yeah, we are using a token for, validating the API.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that
Which type of token you are using?
I think we use my user ID.
Okay, cool, cool. So, like, what is the try it out and how it will be working in the Swagger?
Okay, in try it out, like we are actually validating. Uh, I mean, whatever the request we are passing, and it is as per the expected response or not.
Mhm. So, if you are creating any order, for example, you are creating bottle, okay. So,
Okay.
after the you are getting order ID, this order ID is if reflected in the UI.
Yeah, that we are getting the order ID in response.
Okay, now you know you are creating the one order ID. Order ID number is a 1234. Via Postman you are creating 1234. You are able to see that item in that UI.
Yeah.
Increasing of UI, you are creating order. Which step next order number is how much we are getting?
We are like get whatever the order ID we are creating, that is unique actually for each user. So that user ID we are taking and using for get update or delete request or get request for
No,
fetching the
no, you are
data.
not trying to under. What I am asking, could you please repeat the question?
You are asking like whatever the user ID we are getting through post request, how we are using it.
Okay, cool, cool. Uh, so how many ways you are creating the API in the Postman?
Okay. We are creating the API using a post method in API.
Hmm.
Yeah, we are creating using a post method. We are creating data. I mean, we are passing some data to the server. So
What I
it
am
is
asking,
creating.
Nagalakshmi,
Uh, how
how
many
many
ways?
ways?
Like,
How many ways you are going to create the API? I am asking. You are telling with using a Postman ways. I am asking. How many ways you are going to create the API in the Postman?
uh,
Do
only
you know or
using
not?
post. Yeah, only using post request. We are creating the API in Postman.
Or get request we didn't create?
With GET request, we are only fetching the data from the
I'm not
server.
asking why it will be using post to put to delete. I'm not asking. How many
Okay,
ways we are creating? How many ways? For example, just now you tell me like in the Swagger I'm taking the URL I'm implementing in the Postman. That is one way.
okay.
And what are the remaining ways? Do you know or not?
That thing I'm not
Okay, could you please look
aware
into
of.
this question as well? After the interview as well, you can prepare. Okay, so it will be
Okay,
helpful into the next interviews. Okay,
okay,
tell me, you are getting one issue in the Postman. Okay,
okay,
so you are raised the bug. How you are raising the bug?
okay. Usually we are giving the, I mean, taking the response and that response we are taking the screenshots and creating a defect in Zira.
Tell me the template while you are raising. How you are using? How you are which template you are using?
Um, Template means usually in Jira we I mean do the create a defect ID and whatever the environment we are executed that we are mentioning and also whatever the issue preconditions and how with steps along with the steps we have performed
So
and
just
also
to, you told
expected
me like
result
defect
and
ID.
actual result.
Where did you put the
Yeah.
defect ID? Where did you raise the defect ID? When did you get the defect ID?
In once we go to Zira, there we can see, I mean, the section to write the defect.
Okay, how raise them? How I'm asking. You are initially attached the bug ID.
No, no, after raising the defect, it
You
is
are getting right.
creating one defect
Yeah, how
ID.
you are
Yeah.
while you are raising defect. How you are preparing the defect?
We are giving the um, I mean, in Jira, we are creating a defect, and then we are, creating a new defect, and we are creating, giving all the details.
What are the details?
We are giving, the issue, whatever the issue, and we are mentioning the steps, whatever the steps we have followed, and also attaching the screenshots, and also mentioning the environment in which we got the issue,
Mhm.
and expected result and actual result, and priority of the defect, and that attachments, whatever we have that we are giving.
Okay, I will tell some questions. Could you please arrange in good order?
Yeah,
Backend, scenario, text cases, epic, test case execution, and UI.
okay.
Tell me the order.
Okay. Usually, in UI, we do we write the test cases initially. Initially, we have a epic, that is the requirement, and we are breaking the requirement into user stories. So for each user story, we are writing the test cases, and
Okay,
then we are executing the test cases in
got it.
UI,
Mhm.
and also validating the data is being correctly stored in backend or not. Yeah, after that, we are
Yeah,
going with the
sounds good. Now, Lakshmi, like which projects you done till now?
I have experience in dealing with banking projects and telecom domain, and also insurance management system.
Tell me each and every project, briefly describe on how many models you are used and how many models you worked and which tools you are used, testing tools, how many team members are there. Could you please explain in 2 minutes?
Okay. Coming to banking project, we have banking application is like it is Midland Bank in UK. So it is one of the biggest bank where we are managing all the customer accounts, transactions and payments and loans, etc. So in that banking application, we have different modules, and the major modules I have handled is like login and user login and authentication, and fund transfer for payments, and account management like savings or current account, and also customer payments, bill payments, and reports, and profile management that we are checking basically in banking application. And coming to like application, insurance management project, here we are dealing with a system where it is managing policies, premiums, and claims of customers. So the main key modules I have involved here are like policy creation and premium calculation for the customer, and also claim approval or claim process, whatever is happening for the customer, and also the policy renewal and customer management. We are checking in the insurance project.
So,
So
what is
for
the big
insurance,
challenge?
okay, in banking, the biggest challenge I have faced in banking is like customer payment failures.
Mm-hmm.
So that is impacting the customer. It is happened like for a particular customer, not for all the customers. But
Mm-hmm.
it impacted the business a lot. The customer is trying to do the payment, but payment is getting failed, though customer is debited with some amount. So that we have handled very quickly, like we are checking for the issue in the production, and doing the same in the our environment, and then we are raising the defect to a concerned dev team. So they have fixed that, and that the issue we have resolved quickly.
So, did you have the leadership qualities in your previous organization?
We have a team of two members, and us, and also one is a QA, and myself, and other one is a team lead, and in replacement of team lead, in sometimes like I have experience in managing the team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So even we have an person of a Scrum Master in our project. So yeah,
Okay. So what about the automation?
automation, like I am having a 30 to 40% contribution to automation for the banking project.
Could you please tell me principles of testing?
Okay. Uh, I mean, you are expecting for SDLC or
Do you know or not?
yeah, I am having testing awareness of principles. In testing, basically, we have many principles but there are some major 7 to 8 principles. If principles are in testing, we are finding the defects to make software not like a defect free, but we are checking for the defects and also sometimes there is one principle and another principle is exhaustive testing whatever we are doing it is not possible I mean implementation of exhaustive testing is not possible for checking for all the inputs combination is not possible.
Hmm.
That is another principle. And also I mean, we are if we are testing early testing, it is saving the time and cost of
Hmm.
budget. I mean, if we are doing the testing from initial phase like requirements, then that will be saving some time and cost. And also I mean, defect clustering is also another principle. Mostly all the defects, whatever we are getting, are found in few modules. Then in this case, so that we are focusing on high risk areas where the defects are more likely to occur.
Hmm.
And there is not 100% sure to get defective-free software, giving defective-free software because even if the software is not having any bugs, it can fail if it does not meet the user needs. So that is another principle. And also, testing is, it is dependent on the context. Whatever the testing approach we are doing, that is based on different type of applications. It is different from different applications. Like in banking or gaming applications, it is different. And in telecom applications, the testing approach is different. So that is another principle. Yeah,
So what is
and
the
also,
scalability testing? Hello.
so yeah,
What is that scalability testing and soak testing?
okay. Usually, in scalability testing, we are checking if we are increasing the users increasing the load, then how well the application is able to handle that part. We are checking in scalability testing. And another what testing, sir? It is soak testing.
Hmm.
Okay, in soak testing, we are checking in the sudden if there is any load on the particular application for a longer period, then how the application is behaving. That part we are checking in soak testing.
What is the non-functionality testing? What are the types of the non-functionality and functionality?
Okay, in the functional testing, we are checking system. We have different types of testing in functional, system testing, user acceptance testing, and unit testing, and integration testing. We are checking, and smoke and sanity testing, and regression testing. Whereas in non-functional, we are verifying the performance of the application. So we are checking different kind of testing in non-functional. That is like performance testing, security testing, usability testing, and reliability testing and scalability testing.
Okay. Uh, I'm good with you, Nagalakshmi, and we will get back to you soon. Do you have any questions?
No, sir. No questions for now.
Yeah, thank you so much, have a nice day.